sensible with it. I encourage a lot of my clients to start a business if they're employees, and maybe a business they can run on the weekends, and an internet business or a hobby that they're passionate about that they can actually monetize, because you learn so much by being in your own business. You learn so much about yourself. And there's never any business failures, there's only personal failures. That business closed down because that guy didn't know how to handle his money, or he didn't know how to handle his staff. And the people who complain, I can never find good staff, I can never find good staff, that's because you're an asshole. Maybe you need to go and work on yourself, and then you can actually attract good people into your life. I've attracted a wonderful, wonderful woman into my life, you know, and that's because I've worked on myself. My first marriage failed because I failed at it. I didn't work at it. You know, I was never there with her. I was always working. And any wonder that she wanted to go and be with somebody else who could actually give her the time of day. But I've spent a lot of time working on myself and sowing into my partner. And again, it's the sowing and reaping. Whatever you send out, it comes back to you. That's very, very important. The spiritual principles work in the physical world because the physical world exists in the spiritual world. Again, going back to the Matrix thing. You know, the GFC didn't affect the cows and the horses and the pigs. You know, they're still there. They're still doing their thing. The trees are still growing. They're still producing fruit, and we're still breathing out, and we're still feeding the trees. It's only in the man-made world that the GFC had an impact. And if you look very closely at the fortunes of the very, very wealthy, like the top 1% of the world, in the last 3 to 5 years, their money's gone up. It's only the other 95% where the money's gone down. And you can choose to say, oh, the rich people are bad. No, they're not bad. They just knew something that you didn't know. And if you bothered to ask them, you could find out. Stop being cranky and protesting, yeah, we're the 99%. Stop beating on the bad guys and just go up and find one and say, excuse me, can you please show me how you did this? Can you please tell me how you did that? You know, or if you can't get one of them on the phone, buy their book. You know, it costs you $20 to buy my book or Tony Robbins' book or Richard Branson's books and find out how they actually did what they did. And because it took them years and years and years to do it, but they can summarize it very, very quickly. Like my book took 5 years of research, but you can read it in about 10 hours.